people get stuck in queue? 2 at least.
There's the ugly bumper himself.
Speaking of which, where's Crisp?
Is Crisp the ugly, or?
I didn't say that. That's not what I meant.
Hmm. Why are... Oh. This is not working. So, bad news. I can't log unless I log out.
I got
But
you.
also, that's going to put me in a queue. Okay. Also, do any of your people need the link to the Discord or anything? Hello, friends. And Fyron.
Do you guys hear that really annoying buzzing?
Alright, dude.
No, I just hear Destron being annoying.
How the fuck am I already getting cyberbullied?
Well, we need to introduce everybody to the culture of the raid.
I hate this. Just call me fat and let's get it over with.
Alright, yeah. Memes, Destron fat, can't put on suits. That's what all the new trials need to know.
I respect the person who just applied 2 minutes before raid started.
Get him in. Unless he's a rogue, get him in.
Oh, that's the person I was talking to earlier today.
Oh, okay, so there's a reason.
Yeah.
Pasta, can we get another 70 something?
Oh, Kevin going straight for the throat. I missed Kevin.
The fuck? Did Upper just leave, or did you kick him?
Excellent.
Yeah, he left.
What the fuck?
Made the right call. He saw that.
Yeah, that's the only
He
way.
knows
to
the
get
truth about that promotion.
I just assumed it was for you to talk shit, no chat to him.
So far, all we said is Jones is obese, saying welcome Upper.
out. After he had left the guild, by the way. All right, let's see if I get the Zalus Murloc. Nope. No such luck.
All right, Linooms, you here?
Yeah, I'm just updating LBY.
Yeah, I'm updating a bunch of add-ons right now. That's like...
Kevin, we're having an issue with Mystified logging in. Would you mind going Blood or Kaz, either one of you, or just some trash so we can get to the boss? Perhaps even on the boss, we'll see.
I can switch back to blood for a second.
Yep.
Oh, never mind, looks like I don't need to.
Let's get started. This trash actually does a frontal that stuns you. It's a little annoying, so get close to it, try and turn it away, and dodge the frontal.
Alright, I'm just not gonna do trash. This is fine.
Love getting arcane locked. My favorite thing about this game.
Okay, yep, I'm actually just not gonna do any trash. Holy shit.
I didn't know your name was Byron.
Pathetic conspirators have finally crawled from their holes to attack my palace. I appreciate you making the extermination of your futile resistance all the easier. Orbrax, feed.
Alright, a couple of quick things as we start off here. First of all, we're not running RC tonight, so if you do have RC loot console, feel free to turn it off. You are, however, going to pass on all loot. Grenine or Destrom will need on everything, and they will distribute it. Tonight we're going to do loot very simply. It'll be put into a raid warning. When it's linked into a raid warning, you will simply link what you currently have equipped there and denote if it is best in slot. I know that none of it is going to actually be best in slot since we're in normal mode, but if it would be, if it were mythic, then let us know. This boss right here is a relatively simple boss. If you haven't seen the mechanics for it yet or didn't get a chance to look at the guide, the primary things for you to worry about right now is there's going to be a pull-in that happens that we need to soak. On normal, there is no reason for this to be split. We'll cover that later on heroic. So that soak, you want to pull it away from the boss, like so, just leave the boss to center. Take the soak over to here, and then we will soak it, and a pull-in will happen. The more people in it, the weaker the pull-in is. There's a bunch of webs that appear on the platform. If you stand in them, you get rooted, you get stunned on higher difficulties, and you need to be broken out. Poison will go out on you. You can use the poison to clear the webs. I'll also call for web clears via immunities, as you would expect later on within the fight. Intermission is the real phase of this fight. Bunch of AoE, tons of ads appears, frontal charge that goes across the platform, though not necessarily through the center. You'll see it, you'll know it when you see it. And when we kill the ants, they're going to leave behind food. We need to feed the food to the boss to end the intermission. He takes 99% reduced damage hearing that, so your only focus is to get the food, feed it to the boss. Once you finish that, he returns to phase 1. Pretty simple boss. Alright, boss, you good?
No.
Just one sec.
I'm in at 680 queue time.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. We are gonna have to get started. Yeah, let me know the moment you're in. We'll pause and summon you. All right. Anybody else who's stuck? Yeah, again, just let me know the moment you get in, and we'll bring you in right away.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Use of the webs to avoid.
Did someone stream it?
Into the poisons to clear those webs. Go stand on them. Alright, bring that over here. This skull. Right over here. Then run away from the boss. Good. Whole process repeats now. Dodge webs. Poisons give me clears. Alright, bring that over to skull. To skull. You got rooted. We gotta soak this. Pull the boss away if you can. Be on the edge of it and run away. Good. Good adjustment there. Hunters, give me your shell and clear out any remaining whips. Alright, be near him. He's gonna knock back. It's not a strong knock. Alright, look out for the charge. Just denoted by orbs that go across the platform. You see them? Don't be in them. All these little eggs over here, they're all about to hatch. Kill them as they do. Charge is going to happen again. Dodge it. It's going right through the ad. Shit. Another charge with your center. We're safe here. Alright, kill all the ads. One more charge. It's way away from us. We're safe. Alright, look for the chunky viscera. That's the food. Pick that shit up. Over to the boss with your food. Feed the food to him. It's an extra action button. Need a little more food. That last food. No point DBS in him, just get the food. Okay, I think one more will do it. We're good. He's transitioned. Let's pull him back to center, but melee, watch out. There's a line of webs on the way. Don't let yourself get rooted. More webs coming out. Paladins, if I can get you to bubble and clear, and then poisons clear as much as you can. I don't think we're gonna have to do this, not quite. Yeah, just finish things. I pass on everything? Alright, we're moving straight ahead, going up the ramp. Way up there. I think we need that for any boss. I'm not 100%. Let's come in whether we want. Yeah, poison here does hurt you if you stand in any pool. That's true on the boss as well that we're about to.
Destroy the invaders before they ruin the harvest.
That's right.
Fire nose. I think. Right fire?
Yeah, it's should be.
Oh yeah, it's in the channel.
No.
Not
It's
live.
not.
Sure, someone has logs. I think mine get automatically generated, so I'll check later.
That might be broken because mine did not automatically turn on.
Stop the invaders before
If we're missing normal logs for Olgrax, I'll never recover.
I know.
enterprise.
Gonna feel bad that Jones had to res Jones's obese.
Dark days.
Sorry, get used to it though.
Let's do it after this boss screen. I would say just do it right here because there's a ton of trash, but it's actually like a gauntlet right here, so we need to actually pay attention. Alright, so this is kind of a gauntlet, not in the sense that there's endless enemies, but there are endless waves here, and then the purple pools are like slippery, so you need to avoid both of them.
Okay, my logs are working now, but I definitely did not get the first boss.
For later, yeah, I did. It's all good. This guy. Oh, is he the one that spawns if he falls?
Am I the prime slime? Is that what you're trying to say?
You sure are, bud. Ain't no slime better.
Hey Ezra, did you do any PTR testing for this tier?
In this raid? No.
Well, why not? Did you not know you were gonna be in an extremely casual build this season? That's fucking crazy.
I didn't think I was gonna be raiding until a couple hours ago.
I got to go. True.
There's a truer sentence than you realize.
And you're with 19 to 25 of your best friends and having fun, right?
I'm excited.
Alright, I'm gonna put some markers out on the tanks. Let me
I have many lucky do's. You like?
here. Okay. Give you a blue square. Okay, so the tanks are going to set the mark for this fight. The way this fight works, we're going to have a frontal attack from the boss that sends players downstairs. Groups 1 and 3 will soak it the first time around. Groups 2 and 4 will soak it the second time around. Sorry, are you tanking, Cass?
I don't think so.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Okay. Yeah, so should be right. Linum's in. Okay. I see what I did wrong. My raid frame is just actually buggy when I open it up. There we go. Okay. The frontal, when you go down, it's going to be an ad phase. Your typical gotta kill ads downstairs are the raid wipes. The big raid wipe mechanic from that are these caster ads that do a channel. It's uninterruptible, and they are going to send little ads toward the boss. If the little ads reach the boss, does a raid wide nuke. That's what we gotta stop. Ads are denoted via a spawn marker. It's going to show where the ads are going to appear. So tanks, your job right now is to look when we pull the boss for the cluster of ads, move to it, and call for your group to move with you, or I'll call for you. You won't really need to do that part. Group 1 and 3 will go down first. Group 2 and 4 will get away from the ads. Tank that is upstairs, you have only one job, and that is to not put the cutter beams on us. This fight has cutter beams. I think they're in normal, but they're certainly in heroic. And the cutter beams are going to spawn perpendicular to you. So, for example, if you are standing right where I am, then the cutter beams are going to appear like so. And then one more, I can't do another beam on cooldown. Around the platform, and they're going to move either clockwise or counterclockwise. Your goal is just to not plant them directly onto the ad set. On Mythic, we'll work a little bit more on making sure that we're min-maxing that. Mystified is logged in. Can we get a summoning stone? Let's get him in. Swap you back. you with a blue square now. Okay, so Silence, you'll be setting the mark now for group 2 and 4, and just go on to an add cluster when the downstairs happens. The mechanics here, there's going to be tentacles that spawn under you, denoted by a purple circle that appears, and then you do delayed spawns of tentacles. Don't be a terrorist, don't run through the raid. Your typical, if you look at Star here, right, just like Sen Arthur or any other boss you've done, you run in a circle, and you just spawn them in a circle. But it's not actually very fast. You can run much slower than I just did right there. There's going to be a run out mechanic. I'll call for that. It's very, very simple. Outside of that, just your typical raid avoid shit. Nothing too exciting.
I'm assuming you all lost on the ball on this one.
Yeah, we can go ahead and do that. We will go down well before Lust is done, so... Oh, he did not reset. We are all going to die, sadly. Can I get a spellstone?
There should be one in the wall.
So if there's no tank in range, this is what happens.
Why didn't that reset? Probably because of the... How's that ability?
It's a rooted loss. Reset.
The good news is, we did still get the reset.
Correct.
Let's get a feast down again. Alright, just quick note, 1-3. I'm solo healing down there, so you need to stay near me, or you will die.
Drum.
What? What did I do?
Aren't you the chef?
No.
Oh.
There's a sushi special feast down. It's very small.
What?
Yeah, right on the ping.
Oh my god. I'm too old for this. I'm middle-aged.
No,
I
that's
can't
funny.
see that.
Oh, fucking hobo. Fucking hobo.
What the fuck do you know is me?
Because it says hobos prepared a grand banquet. That fucking narked on.
Because it fucking says.
Alright, move up.
God, I missed hobo.
Happy birthday, hobo.
Happy birthday, hobo.
Oh, my DPI is through the roof right now. I don't know what I did. I gotta fix it. Hold on.
So let me know when you're good. On 3 first, yep. You're going down first.
And Lemons is gonna have the balls first, right?
Yeah, the tank
I'm good.
that goes down. Here, I'll do it kind of. The tank that goes down is whoever's currently tanking the boss, and it needs to alternate.
Okay.
Moon, I'm gonna ping where I want you to go
3,
as soon as I see the
2,
ends.
1.
Alright, it's right here. So 2 and 4 get off of us. 2 and 4 get off of us. 1 and 3 stay put. Alright, we do want to soak this. Just destroy these ends.
Is there any certain priority for these, or just kill ads?
No priority. Just make sure the horrors don't reach the boss. Alright, that's it. You can DBS the boss down. Those are the tentacle spawns. Those usually with the red arrow, so you just move in a circle. Close circle. Alright, group 1 and 3, you're going over here. Other side of the boss. Other side of the boss. I'm sorry, 2 and 4. I'm sorry, I completely said the wrong group. 2 and 4. The next group going down. My group, we stay put. We do not soak the fun. Okay, looks like we had a few who didn't make it, but they're all pretty clustered, so you guys should be fine. guys gonna be able to finish it? You go. Let's finish those horrors and then get on the boss. Alright, get ready to run away. Give me a stampeding roar raid now, Tess. Run away from the boss, all the way out of the room. That whole circle is death. Right back in, tanks, you gotta be fast. Alright, groups 1 and 3, we're over here. Let's keep practicing, even though we probably don't need to go down. Let's just do it anyway. And personals, if you're going down right now. Tell you what, just focus, boss. Hey, pass on everything?
My spies will provide access to the barracks above. Move swiftly. It will
Alright,
not be
we
long
go over
until
here.
the Queen realizes where you are.
There's a quest over here.
Oh yeah, I think this is the breadcrumb quest to killing what's her dick?
The skip, probably?
Yeah, this has got to be the skip.
Yep.
Just
there's-
collect 3 from different bosses.
Oh, never mind.
I was hopeful.
I left something on the corpse.
Back you go.
Granny, whenever you get up here, just open trade with me and I'll give you this stuff.
Yep.
Start doing the raid warnings now. Alright, we just gotta go through a bunch of these platforms and keep flying up. Each platform you gotta kill something before the next thing appears. And I think on this one the mini boss falls as soon as this thing dies.
Yeah, it's just a heads up. We do kind of distribute loot in chunks, so we may distribute it like after the 3rd or 4th boss or whatever before we go on break, but we'll get it out as soon as we can.
Yeah, this special loot is gonna go out right now. Just grenade stuff. There you go. I've gotta leave general chat.
Yep.
I put that in general chat.
Alright, so anytime something gets linked, this is a leather waist. If you are someone who is interested in that piece, simply link what you currently have in raid chats. No need to qualify or add anything else unless it is piss and you want us to know that. Don't need anything else.
I don't actually want it. I just didn't think anybody else was linking.
Intruders have breached the barracks. Sound the alarm.
Love getting multitask. Just not the firing.
True.
Sorry, let me scroll down on the damage meters and find where you were, Grinning. Oh, wow,
Hopefully at the bottom,
that's
okay.
really hard.
Not long.
Not grinning dead.
embarrassing him in front of his wife.
What? Never be embarrassed in front of my wife.
It's to protect me from you, Upper.
Mm-hmm.
Should I save this bomb for anything?
I think it's just for the trench. I'm gonna try it out here. Yeah, it does damage.
More damage than Halo, or less damage than Halo?
Intellect, one-handed.
Sorry, Grinning.
I've got an offhand to go with that I've just been waiting for a reason to use.
Off brand, you can come and bring chance back. So I can try to
Who says that?
Grinning.
These little ads silence you if you get in range of them.
Fire into the sand, right?
What?
It's where I told them.
Sorry, I'm on a business call.
No, you're not.
Dude, I think this may be a record for the amount of time that Fire has taken to muzzle himself.
Mad quest to destroy my queen.
Huh? I'm not muzzled.
For the queen.
No, I mean like we're it's the longest you've ever remained unmuzzled.
Oh, true.
He's saying he can't believe you made it this far without getting muted in a raid night.
Correct.
Pretty momentous occasion.
Okay, apparently my L key isn't working, but there's supposed to be 2 L's in there, Boston. Oh, he's not home until Thursday.
Alright, this fight is very simple in the number of mechanics, but very punishing if you get them wrong. This is the square up fight, as I call it. Our goal is to have the clones that we produce via the mechanic called phase blades go into a square formation. It's actually not that important on normal or heroic, but on mythic we actually really need these to be formed in a square. What we do need on all difficulties is for extra players to not get hit. Now these need to be 8 yards apart. So this is the goal, is to have them in a square at least this far apart. Then the boss is going to do a decimate. This destroys the clones that have appeared that we've placed onto these marks and leaves a massive dot on the raid, a la Taros when you destroy the pillars. And much like Taros, if you fail to destroy the clones, then the penalty is pretty harsh. In this case, when the boss does his full energy mechanic, it will actually shatter the clones and cause them to deal 150% more damage than they would have done otherwise, usually resulting in a raid wipe if there's more than one. On normal, we can probably survive 2 or 3 though, with some cooldowns going. Healers, even on normal mode, the healing is pretty intense. When we break them, 3 decimates go out at a time, so we can actually break a total of 6 at once, even more if they're lined up or things go wrong. So we'll want to keep track of that. However, I think on normal mode, on Mythic, it's more punishing, but on normal mode, you actually get 1 decimate for each set of clones that spawn. That's not true on Mythic. On Mythic, you get 2 sets of clones, then a decimate, then a set of clones, then a decimate, making it much more difficult.
his OB self-control.
Alright, pull the boss to the center.
Just say my name like that every single time.
Five, four, three,
I'm definitely
two,
still in AoE too.
1.
Your heads will make fine trophy. Flesh was made for cutting.
Alright, charges are coming. Get to the marks if you're targeted here. Otherwise, get out of the pass. Get out of the path.
Your guard cannot stop me.
Alright. Gonna be some swirls to dodge on the ground in a second here. Now these decimates face them at the clones. At the clones. Okay, we got 3 of them. That'll work.
Flesh was made for cutting.
Alright, now these next ones, we're gonna put on the side of the old ones. So just over there and get out of the path. Just spread them out. No need to be perfect here on normal. Good. And now we're gonna get decimate. People targeted with decimate, we want to destroy those clones. Alright, here come the decimates. Mystified up. Alright, give me rallying grenade. Alright, get out of the boss's range. You're good. You can go back in now. Whole process just repeats.
Flesh was made for cutting. Piercing lunge.
Pull the boss back a little towards center after this buster. These decimates, you don't need to hit the clones. The boss is not going to do another transition, so you can base them anywhere but the clones. Okay, we still got 2 there.
Flesh was made for cutting. My execution was flawless.
Whisper the Queen's name and they will carry you towards her inner sanctum.
Destrom, can you take these while I finish the rest of these, the previous ones off?
Can I? You mean roll these? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Or link these. Sorry. You didn't want to hold on to those for anything, did you, Hezekiah? Like till the end or whatever?
Just make sure we keep track of it.
You dare challenge the might of my empire? Kill my soldiers. Thousands more will
open trade with Jones's obese, please.
I love it, man.
As I do, I don't want to pound something. That made me split my friendship.
Jones, open trade with Jones's obese, please.
I can't believe your name changed just to say that.
No, I didn't name change just to say that. I name changed just to say that 1,000 times this year. I didn't get the rest of the stuff for me.
Get away from the boss.
Pinnacle of Nerubian evolution.
Two enemies.
I vote for Kevin.
It works. Alright, this boss is I think I'm not gonna like this boss. It's got an annoying mechanic where it's gonna fly away and we gotta chase after it, and I'm a priest, so I just don't think I'm gonna enjoy that process. The real critical mechanics, you'll remember this of course from the dungeon, that's why the boss is at 60%, we've already fought it. There's going to be a rolling acid mechanic that happens where lines of acid appear and it's going to indicate which way it's going on your screen. You need to move away from the raid in a way that does not roll acid all over them. There are going to be circles that go out on targeted players that spawn webs. Those players need to run away, and as you run away, you will be rooted to the web, and when you snap that web, it's going to do raid damage. On normal, this damage is inconsequential. On other difficulties, we may actually need to stagger those. There are going to be ad spawns that occur. These ad spawns also need to be taken away from the raid, and then they are going to do a fixate. They need to be AoE down as they fixate onto players. Don't let them chain melee you, because it does a stacking dot that is actually extremely painful, even on normal mode. So don't let yourself just get beat to shit by ads. Run around as you need to. Use stuns, use knockbacks, use whatever you need to keep those as under control as you can. Final quick note about the normal phase. When the acid rolls over spider webs that are on the ground, it's going to turn them into acid pools. That's actually a good thing because they're much, much smaller when that happens. The boss will then fly away. When the boss flies away, we need to chase after it ASAP, because as soon as the boss lands, it's going to start a cast that is a raid wipe. The reason, I mean, it's not actually a raid wipe on normal, but the reason it's so dangerous is this was actually changed from PTR. When this boss initially came out, the way the cast worked is when it finished, you would just take raid damage and the next cast of that ability would hurt more, but it was actually worth it to let that cast go off so everyone could get caught up because of web reef, which we'll talk about in a moment, which I don't think even exists on normal, but I want you to know about it. The cast now will make the boss immune for 9 seconds if we let it go out. Obviously, that is not ideal, so we want to avoid that happening. So we need to interrupt the cast, although it is better if we let it go toward the end of it. Tanks, in particular, Linooms, you're probably going to be the first one there because you're a demon hunter. I'll let you be the one who judges. Well, actually, Misty will make it there plenty fast as well. I'll let you two be in charge of that. Make sure that it gets interrupted and keep it locked down. Nobody else interrupt on the boss. You shouldn't need to unless it's like 0.1 seconds from going off. Final quick note, not relevant for today because it doesn't have a normal, but the real trick to that mechanic is that as soon as the cast gets interrupted, the boss casts Web Reeve, which is a soak mechanic that does a pull-in, just like the first boss, except unlike the first boss, this one is actually fucking brutal. If you don't have pretty much everyone in the raid inside that soak, he yanks you off the platform and just instantly kills everyone. So you need to get everybody inside that soak circle, but again, that mechanic doesn't even exist on normal.
Does anybody at all, by the way, this is an int trinket, Nico. Does anybody at all want this trinket and are going to use it? I don't think it's very good, so I'd probably just take it for the intellect upgrade.
What is all I would use it for, too?
I mean, it could be decent. Bust my Rising Sun kick, which I use a lot.
Is that off-brand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Off-brand, open trade with me for the trinket. And the pole arm is up. We'll do that. We'll just finish that and then you can pull.
Wait, does Nico play in survival?
Yup.
Oh my god, he is.
I'll get it fixed.
What
Alright,
a
let's do this.
Chad.
Trade the pole arm after.
Oh, missed open after the fight.
Nico, they made me play survival on one fight and the
5,
guild died.
4, 3,
I tell me
2,
that.
1.
Oh, we still have velocity though.
Well, let's start it up. It's just unavoidable rate damage, obviously. This isn't the table. Those out. Those out. Be faster. Those out. Get their spot. Good.
Thank god that doesn't stun you as it does in the dungeon.
Ah, yes. This boss is very fun in the dungeon.
Fuck. I fucking hate you.
Some hands. Alright, should be a chase here. Let's follow. Dodging these as you run. He's gonna move again. Should be. We didn't do web read, but it doesn't exist. And out. This feels hollow.
It does.
Not normal.
I know.
Did that GS cause you physical pain?
Oh, I've already got it. It only goes on you now when I press the button.
Oh, thank God. Let's go.
Missed open trade with Gring before you went off. Back at the boss. This time we should. Last, because no one took the second the second round trinkets. Kevin took one.
He said ow.
Oh, I thought you said how. I'd say how if I had to raid with that name the entire time.
What, as a Kaya?
Y'all keep Jones's Obesi's name in your mouth, please. Just continue saying it.
Shall leave this place. Your desiccated corpses will be a
Don't make me, Kevin.
testament to any who oppose me.
Please.
There is no need for us to entertain this filth any longer.
Do you want it, Kaz?
The only
I
thing
didn't
that
see your
concerns us
name.
now is my
No.
ascension.
Strength trinket.
I vote Kevin.
Nobody else for this trinket? Hey, I got a BOE.
No, we got a BOE.
Oh, I got a BOE. We used all of my gold last expansion.
So
We
Arcav's
was
gold?
to replenish. Ah, true, yes.
Yeah.
Thanks, Arcav. Kevin, you want this trinket? The one I linked.
I'm gonna mix it up this time and vote Kevin for the legs.
Yeah, that's...
Ask me, relax.
That man doesn't slow down.
It's pretty bad. Let me just.
The numbers I'm seeing right now pretty good.
Yes, come back.
Carries. Back behind. Stairs. Trade legs.
How many multis do you have then?
Not counting trinket home ones. 3.
I infiltrated the
1, 2,
Queen's
3, 4,
court,
5
Master.
more.
She suspects nothing.
Alright, this boss is probably the coolest boss in the raid. It's
You have seen too much.
a full single target fight and a really, really fun one. There's going to be clones that appear, just like on the other boss, Sikrin, but these clones are actually much more exciting and do a lot more shit. So the way this fight is going to work, the primary mechanic of the fight is called assassination. The boss is going to target several players, and those players are going to leave behind clones of the bosses and obviously take a bunch of damage, as you'd expect for a mechanic named assassination. Now, we're going to have the boss go a little bit backwards, actually, towards Skull, and then we're going to place assassinations all around the room. Now, when the first time this happens, there's actually not going to be enough of them to fill all these marks, but that's alright, because on normal mode it doesn't pull enough for it to matter. I'll explain what I mean by pull in a second. And the boss will do its frontal at skull. Now, the way these phantoms work is they cast a couple of mechanics that the boss does as well, or mechanics of their own that are quite dangerous, so we need to contend with these. The first and most important of the mechanics that they cast is called Nether Rift. The boss and all clones are going to spawn a circle. The clones spawn it right where they are, the boss spawns it right where the boss is, and these circles do a pull-in. If you get pulled in, you just get instantly killed. They call it atomized, there's no surviving it, I don't think you get immune through it in any way, so that obviously deletes you. The way to prevent this is to be in between several of the nether rifts, which offsets their pull. So we want to produce a circle around the center of the room, and then we want to stand inside the center of the room to keep ourselves safe. But it's never that simple, right? And in this case, the things that are going to complicate that are Queen's Bane and Nexus Daggers. Let me explain those two. Queen's Bane is a dot that goes out on any player who's hit by assassination or by a few other mechanics in the fight. When you get Queen's Bane, you take damage for 9 seconds. It's actually a pretty painful dot, and when it fades, you take 720,000 damage. Keep track of your health. If you're very low, make sure you hit a personal health pot or health stone to keep yourself alive. But importantly, when that fades, you're going to spawn orbs that shoot out and deal damage to the raid. They spawn in a triangle around you. If you're facing toward the raid, you will not hit anybody with the orbs. Good news, that mechanic doesn't exist on Heroic, so we don't even need to worry about the orbs tonight. Nether daggers do exist, though. Those are lines that come out from the clones. They're random target, just got to be avoided. Your typical ground effect, but there are quite a few of them, and they can happen at inconvenient times during the fight. The boss is also going to cast Twilight Massacre. This is the other mechanic that puts that dot on you. Twilight Massacre causes each of the phantoms to re-target onto a new player and then jump to a new location. On Mythic, it's very possible we'll do a strategy where we deliberately have these cross the center of the room, but for tonight and on Heroic, our goal is going to be to run towards the clone and then face it away from the raid. So if you get targeted by the clone that's on Diamond, you're going to run through the clone and face it away from the raid. This will make it so the Nether Rifts spawn much further out this time. All the better for us. Weaker pull in. Just got to get away from the boss's one. Now, the boss is going to go into an intermission phase a total of 3 times. In normal, probably only once, but it can go up to 3 times, and then it has a smolder on soft and rage. When the boss goes into the center, Fyrec blazes start happening on players, and there's a conical attack all around the room that happens in a fixed sequence. It sounds complicated, but it's not. It moves clockwise, very easy to dodge. As always, when you're dealing with a blaze mechanic, move within your lines and you'll be safe. This fight is not going to be too difficult for us here on normal mode. This fight on Mythic is a massive escalation in difficulty over the prior bosses. It and Ovanax are going to be significantly harder than the first 4, and is still going to be nothing compared to Silken Core. Alright, let's have some fun.
Did I miss Kazrin on that? If I
What?
did.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I do not leave witnesses.
Alright, if you get targeted by phantoms here, take them to one of the marks that's not skull. Job?
Marked for death.
Alright, boss is going to spawn rifts. If you come over by star, you should just get pulled towards those 4 and you should be safe. Task give me a stampeding roar here. Good, now there's going to be dashes. Face them away from the raid. Face them away from the raid. There we go. 1 coming through, 2 coming through. We can manage. I want you to take the boss for these next rifts over to blue square. Do it now. Alright, safe spot's going to be around triangle. No roar this time, maybe give me a wind rush. Dashes again, try to face them away from the raid. Good. The boss where she is, we'll be fine. Alright, one last set of rifts, get away from them. Get further away, you're too close there. Good, nicely done. Alright, intermission time. spread out. Move within your blaze lines as you dodge. She doesn't even use the chronals on normal. What a joke. I guess there's no reason to move at all in this phase. So you have a blaze.
Takes full damage, right?
Yep. Alright, we do it again. This time there'll be another phantom. Get to the marks with them. Leave skull empty. Phantom's coming out in 3 seconds. Get them 2 marks.
Marked for death.
Very generous. How much time you have to get there? Alright, look. Wait, do we spawn one? Let's go. Nah, that's not good. Alright. Try to get central on these and just keep running away. Never spawn that at skull. We want to leave skull empty there. AC is away. Alright, we're gonna spawn it around skull. Does it also die first?
Is there like a targeting something with the things that you're saying to face away?
Yeah, so the way to, I should have said that, the way to know that you're being targeted by those is they turn red. If it's red, it's targeting you.
Paid regardless.
Is that like seeable from just like the regular camera angle, or is it just actually by the
I had to do a sweep to see it clearly which one was targeting me. It was very clear that I was targeted by one, but I had to do a sweep to see it.
Everyone in her court. She is losing her grip.
Come back to the sword later. Or tires now. There's 2 of these.
How about Susan's gonna be very fun, I think.
Yeah.
There's 1 D-Trope.
Yeah, both of you open trade with me.
Well, it's Daggies.
Where is Daggy Z? He's in the channel, but he's not here.
Yeah, it's fucking logging now.
We got Baja blasted.
Not enjoying what's happening to us.
Oh, all I have is system.
Nah, I'm not in a good spot.
Unfortunate.
I'm not in a good spot.
Alright, so maybe we pulled those towards the door and not all of them.
The call out's over.
Lock the fuck in.
Was upper here when we begin to call out kills? That's the problem.
That's okay. Upper was not the one who did the call outs. He was on the receiving end.
Is that a call out?
Yeah, is that it? Is that what call out is?
I feel like it is.
Yummy.
I have no idea around this raid at all. Especially, I'm not learning any of it as well. I mean, just staring at my loot, my bags and chat. Where he fucking belongs, hentai hero. I don't know where that is. Just saying.
Oh, do we not need to be up there? Is that volley in our
Yeah.
Tiger had infiltrated me at the back, diamond on my head.
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, what do you do?
Someone
Back, Richie.
What's good? Yo, how's everybody doing tonight?
Hi, Richie.
Anti, damn, I miss your voice, bro. Shit, it's been a minute. How's everything? Yo, when you coming to visit me and fucking Ando, bro?
I'm married now.
Yeah. Boy, we neighbors.
What the fuck do you guys do?
Well,
You're just in Utica now.
I'm in Jersey, but I work in New York. He's in New York, so. Yeah, bro. Come through.
This is a boss.
That's a boss. So Brute Twister,
Oh,
open
it's
next.
Restream.
Yep. You thought it'd be the first boss, but it was in fact this one. Alright, mechanics for this boss. This is a pure ad fight, spec for AoE, cleave, whatever the fuck. We do need to kill the boss eventually, so don't go completely insane, but the number one priority here is dealing with the ads. And here is how the ads spawn, much like the other brood that we dealt with. I forgot her name, but that boss is an egg fight, and this one is also an egg fight. And the success of this fight is dictated entirely by eggs. Now, unlike that boss, we're not actually going to have to split up, thankfully. We all get to hang out together and be friends. But what we do need to do is make sure that we break the correct eggs at the right time. If you look over at me, at Star here, we'll just start the fight over here, because this side's perfectly fine. It doesn't really matter where you start. And by the way, if you have Northern Sky on, I would actually turn it off for this fight. I'm worried it will actually populate a map for you that will just confuse you, that will not be relevant until Mythic. May use it on Heroic, but I doubt it. When the boss spawns, we're going to drag it over here. When it reaches 100 energy, it's going to run into here. Healer's quick note, it's actually going to do quite a lot of damage when this happens, so be ready for that. And then it's going to start filling this section of the room. You can see how it's split into thirds. It's going to start filling this section of the room with ooze. And if that ooze reaches any of these eggs, as you'd expect that it hatches them, but also does so with empowered ads. So how do we prevent this? We have to hatch the eggs ourselves, and the way that we hatch them is by using a purple circle that he's going to put out on random people in the raid. Those players, when they get targeted, need to go and find an egg and just hatch it. Now on normal and probably even on heroic, you just go and hatch whatever fucking egg. It doesn't matter so long as it's in the section that we're currently in. On Mythic, things become significantly more difficult. We have to coordinate. People need to actually use 2 of those circles. She's coming towards us. Get out of here. 2 of those circles at the same time. Good reset, thank you. The boss needs to have 2 players on each egg to shatter them on Mythic, but for normal, we're fine with just shattering them. The only requirement here, get the ones that are closest to the boss at the start, as you'd expect. Once the boss has killed all the eggs and is about to reach full energy again, we move to a different section of the room. The boss repeats the whole process. Now, the 3 ads that can spawn. First one, tank ad, big ad, a lot of health. Just tank it, don't get yourself killed. It does a stacking debuff on Mythic. It leaves a Mortal Strike, much more dangerous, not so important for the early ones. The little ads that spawn, these parasites, are by far the most important. They spawn from those little clusters here. Those are going to produce parasites, and if those parasites reach their target, do exactly what you would expect any parasite in WoW to do, jumps into you, reproduces into more parasites, leads to a right away. Probably the most dangerous mechanic on normal. You need to make sure that parasites are not reaching players. You do this by controlling as best you can, knockback, slows, stuns, etc. And finally, the slim egg here, this guy, is going to spawn an ad that needs to be interrupted. It's called the Voracious Worm. It does an ability called Poison Burst that even on normal mode hits quite hard and hits the entire raid. So when those ads spawn, they are actually the highest priority for melee. When the parasites spawn, they are the highest priority for range. Outside of those 2 scenarios, you are just cleaving off of the ad and onto the boss, not off the boss and onto the ad. Does that make sense? Right. up, Brittany? Hopefully that's.
Oh, my bad. Pasta, one sec.
Okay.
New feast down, for those of you that need it.
Good question. So you're going to tank it first starting here, and then you're going to tank it next to big eggs in preparation for the ad that's going to appear. And then once you have established aggro on the big ad, it's better if you can drag the boss to the caster ads that are static, but don't drag it towards the parasite. But if you drag it toward the caster ads that are static, then we can cleave while the melee can still keep interrupts. So that's just ideal. I need to reload. I have some sort of bug here.
Just so you guys are aware, I'm going to hold all of the tier till the end. Idea here is that you're all going to spread the tier out bit by bit in such a way that you'll just about all of us will have a 4-piece by the end. By the end of Heroic next week, not the end of this week.
It'll actually be the start of the 3rd week when the second catalyst charge comes, but we don't need to do the raid. You'll get 4-piece before we even jump into the raid, if we do it right. But I'll explain that at the end of raid. But yeah, don't panic. We will hand out tier.
How important is AoE?
Very.
Extremely important for ranged. A little less important for you.
Is there like?
I don't think you're gonna get to do much AoE as melee on this.
Like, is there like a main target the whole time or something?
Main target is the big ads, unless there's a caster up, in which case that is always prior target for melee.
Cool.
Like your prio target is melee on this.
The caster looks like a tentacle.
It's just a worm static in the ground. Let's do this. Hold the boss to here. Go ahead and lost the pull.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Healers, the tank debuff, if you can see it on your frames, they need to be at full health when that expires, or they take a lot of damage. Alright, break eggs. Make sure we get this one. This one in melee. Melee on the voracious worm, keep it interrupted. Pick up the tank one. We got a tank one in the back, just melee. Alright, we're gonna get an empowered ad here. We need to hard focus it as soon as it spawns. It's gonna appear in maybe 5-10 seconds. There it is. Hard focus it. Good job. Alright, pick some eggs. Got parasites coming range, beat away from them. CC the fuck out of them. They don't have much health, so just blow them up. Oh, more health in it, I'll do it. That was a cast that got up. We get 2 last set of eggs to break here. Alright, parasites coming ranged. CC him, lock him down. Voracious worm, need it locked down. Fight the boss over to here. Cooking beans. That's good enough. I think it'll go from there.
Those swirls are impossible to see. Holy fuck.
Oh my god, that fucking trinket with leech.
I vote Kevin for it.
Destrom, I'm going to pass on all of this and you just pick all these up.
Sure.
Well done. The Queen is furious over the destruction of her experiments. Keep pushing. The Queen has opened the inner sanctum to send her elite guards to kill you.
You want me to roll it off as well, or
What, that trinket?
In a sec.
you saying you want the trinket, Jones?
Just roll it on.
No, I meant like.
It's such a cool neck. Just helping out your healer bros.
The conspirators are here. After I kill them, I will expose the traitor in our midst. The only thing you will expose is your weakness. I will crush these insurgents in the name of Queen Ansarak. Likely to cover your own treachery. After I rend them, I will deliver your head as well.
Alright, everybody who is going to be raiding Mythic with us, so I'm afraid not Hentai, but everybody else who is going to be raiding Mythic with us, who wants that neck, just roll on it. It's best for like almost everyone, so just roll. Not Destrom either.
What the fuck?
God damn it.
You want me to roll for you real quick, Tyson?
Yeah, give me.
I don't think that's how that works.
Hentai, help me out.
Dude, no shot Hentai's gonna help you out after you got him banned.
One time. You get a guy banned one time.
One time
Was
for
it
his
one-
entire
was it
weekend
once or
off.
was it twice?
By the way, if you ever get an extended weekend off to play video games, don't tell Ezekiah. He will ruin it.
Listen, trying to ruin it. Just having a bit of fun.
Jones is obese.
Just toss that in there at the end.
You don't want to hear that story. Let me tell you
Yeah,
about Clarinet I went to.
Oh my god, please. If we kill Interact tonight, will you tell all the new people the Clarinet story?
We're gonna kill it tonight, so no.
Okay.
First time we have a trinket night, I'll tell the Clarinet story.
Okay.
Does this a cleave fight?
A little bit. It's got 2-target cleave, but not perfect because one of them jumps away a lot. Is everyone here? Yeah, I think we're good. Kevin, are you back? This is just a ready check for here, not for pull. We'll do another ready check in a moment, but this fight's complicated enough. We need to cover it properly. This is a 3-phase with 2 intermission fights, so a very involved fight, but thankfully phase 3 is just an amalgamation of the first 2 phases, although you will not be saying thankfully on Mythic because it is by far the hardest phase. This fight has a couple core mechanics that we need to know about. The first one is Reckless Charge. This happens in Phase 1 and Phase 3. It's from Maneuver Rash. Boss charges towards a wall. If it hits the wall, we all die. If, however, we interrupt the charge, I'll explain how we do that in a moment, then the boss will take increased damage. We get to beat the hell out of it. I think it's only for 12 seconds, but it's pretty cool. That is the most dangerous mechanic of Phase 1. We need to control that charge. Now, there are going to be a few other mechanics from that boss. Most importantly, this is from Maneuver Rash, a frontal attack that goes out and does quite a bit of damage, and then adds that spawn, which take reduced damage when they first spawn, but that effect is like super non-interesting on normal. It becomes much more important on Mythic. Just stay away the ads when they appear, you'll do just fine. That frontal, by the way, if you get hit by it, you do get stunned and you have to be broken out. You just get impaled on a spike and we have to kill the spike. And that frontal is a little faster than it looks, and it's a lot bigger than it looks. So don't fuck with it. Make sure you actually get out of it right away, or you will get caught by it and we'll have to save you, and that will be embarrassing for you. Now, the other boss, Takaj, is going to summon web bombs. This is the mechanic we use to interrupt the charge in Phase 1. There are going to be webs that go out in the room. They have a center bomb in them and then a web area. This is really, really important, so pay attention to this. A web bomb, when broken by a player, will link that player to anyone else within the circle. We need to use that mechanic deliberately. Destrom and I are going to do it for the first one, and then I might call for other players to do it just for fun, depending on how many we get in Phase 1, so you get a little bit of practice with it. The goal here is to get linked to one other player, and then use those two players linked together to create a line through Anubarash's charge, which stops the charge and causes him to become stunned and take increased damage. That is what we're trying to do. He takes 100% extra damage for 12 seconds, by the way, after that happens, so make sure you are on Anubarash as soon as that charge finishes, so you can get the damage amp right away on them. Now, in Phase 3, when that charge happens, we actually have to interrupt it with a different mechanic that I'll cover in just a moment. It is only Web Bomb in Phase 1. Outside of that, the caster ad jumps around, does a nuke, is not very difficult to deal with. You have to dispel the tank every once in a while to get rid of a dot. There is persistent raid damage on an ability called Venomous Rain, which forces spreading and causes a little bit of damage. Boss going to go into an intermission, put a shield on itself, bunch of shit for you to dodge, relatively simple, not too much to cover there. I'll explain when we get there that there is a bit of a pattern to it, but it's a pretty simple intermission. Just break the shield before you die. Phase 2. The boss is no longer going to do charge, Nubarash that is, and instead Takaj is going to do the primary mechanic of this phase. That is Cataclysmic Entropy. Big old cast, if it goes off, we all die. The way to interrupt it, 3 debuffs go out on the raid called Stinging Swarm. I call these dispels. When you have a dispel, you need to run to the center of the room and get dispelled in a way that means that you are closest to the caster boss when that dispel happens. If 3 players do this, this interrupts the cast and causes the boss to take 100% extra damage. That is at least how it functions on Heroic. It is still 3 applications of normal, okay, I wanted to confirm. So we need to get 3 debuffs onto the boss. That stops the cast and again results in a massive damage amp. Both bosses do frontal in Phase 2, otherwise the mechanics are the same. And there's one other mechanic. There's going to be a pull-in that links players together. We need to run away from the boss, and then we need to break those by running away from each other. We go into a second intermission, same deal, a lot of dodging. This time around is Kirog, if you remember him from Vault of the Incarnates. Little circles that appear. If you stand in them, you take a lot of damage, you get impaled. Bad news bears. So just don't get impaled and keep DPS on the boss until the shield is broken. Final phase, charge and dispel. Both of them on top of each other. This is the most dangerous phase, so we will actually lust that phase, although I don't actually know if the other 2 phases are timed, so we may not spend that long there, but just for practice sake, we're going to go ahead and save Luster Phase 3, because I'm pretty damn certain that'll be the strategy for Mythic. Now, when we go into Phase 3, the way that we break the charge, which Destrom and I will again handle, is by using the pull-in links that happen between us. When that pull-in link happens, we want to make sure that we spread out Destrom and cover that area without snapping it, because if we snap it, obviously, then the entire raid is going to die. The rest of you will break your webs. I know that's a lot of information, a ton to digest all at once, especially if you didn't get a chance to look over the guide for it. Best way to learn this fight is to pull it. I will tell you ahead of time, this boss is a significant step up even on normal mode, and on Mythic mode, this boss was labeled by both Max and Scripe, Liquid and Echo, as the most difficult boss they have ever seen. It is a very, very difficult fight. But I don't think we'll have too much trouble with it here on normal mode tonight. Count it down.
Izzy, do you know
Nice.
how generous the break is? Is it like you have to stand just on the outside of?
So long as he goes through the web, we're
5,
good.
4,
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
I will have your scaffolds. Lives are forfeit. Venomous sting.
Alright, first thing is some damage. And just AoE him down. Web bombs are appearing. Destrum, I'm by this one right here. We're gonna break it together when I call. Dodge frontal. I have a timer for a charge. He's going now, Destrum, get in here. Alright, I'm going across, you stay put. There we go. Alright, beat him up. God, we're so fucking good. Nicely done, buddy.
You should probably let the more mobile one move.
Yeah, no, that's a good idea. Pasta, you and Tass take the next one. You'll be the breaker, Tass, you'll be in the circle. You'll use this one. Greenhawk, if you have it, bring these ads in. You can wait for these new web bombs. Charges in 15 seconds, Tass and Pasta. Alright, Tass and Pasta, get near a web bomb together. Go in. It's not good. You're all going to die.
Can we get groups and stuff on the ads when they spawn? Try to knock them in if possible. Can they be? They can be gripped, right?
They can be CC'd, yes.
It's kind of my fault because I was fixated, so I should
Yeah, Pasta, you big dumb idiot. I can't believe it.
A pointless endeavor.
Do
we have a soul stone out?
I do not
wasn't
have
able to see any of the ones that I tried doing anything to.
Where are we flying to?
The narthex.
Do you remember how far into the fight was the damage increase?
It's about 45 seconds.
Thank you.
I think it was actually just a touch over a little, 45 seconds, but...
Wait, does the big guy get it when we stun him? He gets the damage.
Yep. 12 seconds of 100% damage taken. Yeah, they are CCable at the start, and then when they reach full energy, if they live too long, then that changes.
Wait, can you re-explain exactly how the stun works?
The stun from a new brush.
How you stun him?
So when you go into a web bomb, when you touch the center of it, it explodes. Any other player that's within the web bomb is linked to you, the one who exploded the web bomb, and you two can now run away from each other, and you'll have a strand connecting you. If the boss charges through that strand, it stuns it.
So
on normal
you
mode,
each go on one side of the charge?
Correct.
Okay.
On normal mode, you only need one to do it. On heroic, you need two to stun the boss, and on mythic, you need three.
And let me guess, the same 6 people can't do it every time.
Let me actually double check that. I'm not sure if it does have a debuff.
God, I can't wait till firing gets pulled out of melee to go do that.
Yeah, it actually, I think it can be the same 6. The bigger issue is that it spawns the orb.
Sounds like a ranged mechanic.
Sounds like a healer mechanic, honestly.
Sounds like a healer mechanic.
Cosmetic roll mechanic.
On God. Yo, is there like a flavor pocket again?
Yes, party.
Change of plans. Less.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Toss Skyfire Fury out again.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I will have your scars. Knives are forfeit! Venomous sting! Struggling is futile.
Okay, these are the ones. This one right here, Dasher.
Yep. Oh, I didn't realize the snorkel was the indicator there.
Yeah, that's the indicator for
Okay.
break.
Yeah, that makes all the sense.
Second maybe.
Still on task impossible to do it.
No, I'll just do it.
I don't like the pricing of that sets.
Yeah, we'll use this one right here. This one that just works. Oh no. We're all dead now. Who killed you?
The webs, bird eruption, and the stream. Just AoE damage.
Alright, we go again.
Accomplished endeavor.
Does it have a damage amp that I just missed on normal? Do we need to alternate who does that?
Oh, actually I took 1 million damage from Burrowed Eruption and Web Bomb. Pretty rapid succession.
So you were standing where he dug to before he did the charge.
Is that what that is?
Oh no,
I was.
That's just all damage. Oh, well, there's all damage.
Yeah, I think it's just unavoidable.
Yeah. How much damage did?
We'll throw a cooldown. Upper, you good?
Yeah, my bad.
You chose this life. Fire, and you have nobody to blame but yourself.
I don't think so, actually. I was forced into this life.
Shut the fuck up.
Knives are forfeit! Toxic wound! Viscous detonation!
Use this one. focus these scarabs down. Run across. Hard focus these ants. I want them to like right through the boss. Take this one right here, Dash. Here, Beeman. No, it just got deleted. God damn it!
Why did it get deleted?
I don't know. Someone had to have hit it.
He's gotta be super careful not to go into the middle of those webs, even when you're moving out of the frontal or whatever.
Is there a way that we can make frontals like
Oh, you're screwed.
Sure, what the targeting parameters are for it?
They're going away because he charged through it, by the way.
I'm out of range.
Maybe on that one we break a bit earlier.
What was that?
Maybe on that one we break a bit earlier. Get some good coverage.
I don't see the repair. Oh, we didn't put one down, that's why. Never mind. Or we did.
Just wait. Alright, let's go again.
They share helpful, right?
Yep.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I will have your lives are forfeit! Toxic wound! Struggle is time.
You cross?
Okay.
hard focus these scarabs. This one right here.
Yep.
Alright, let's take it there. GS myself, you need to hit every cooldown, hit every button you have. Alright, give me a res on Dash.
I just jumped these bots.
Alright, comes the intermission. Can anyone with immunity clear these web bombs? Oh, me and them when they- Alright, so you want to go towards one that's just been cleared. Like so. Alright, remember there's going to be frontals from both of them. Hands are coming up. Hard focus them, try to run them through the boss. Another frontal, found it. I run away. And then break the strands. Shh.
Do I do
Alright, Dispel's getting near the boss. It's obviously a wipe. Here's where I'd mass Dispel you, but hit the boss, but nuke the raid in the process, and then interrupt it like so. So when that boss goes center, we actually want to move Anubarash away temporarily, at least a little bit away. I'll call that next time, but we can't have the melee raid on top of it, or we risk the debuff going to them instead of the boss. So let me just explain that Dispel mechanic again. When the boss is doing that very long cast in phase 2, it's a Takash Skein Spinner that does that cast. When that cast is occurring, the only way to interrupt it is by dispelling those debuffs and making yourself the closest target to it. You guys can go ahead. You'll see here what happens when you don't manage to get the interrupt.
Don't release. I think it just needs to be to get someone else as a guy that does the things. I think that would probably help you guys out a bit, right?
It could hurt. I never
Yeah.
get the
Yeah. Pasta. Who's more mobile? You or Taos and Pasta? Who's more mobile?
Pasta's way tankier.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Pasta, you and I are going to be doing the web things. I'll point out which ones we're going to.
Give him a blue square post and I'll take the star off myself. So there's no confusion.
East?
And I accidentally listed there, I'm sorry. Just force of habit, I guess.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I will have your stuff. Lives are falling. Toxic wound. Viscous detonation.
I'm currently hiding an ad cluster. If you can just identify whichever one looks to or whatever. Dang it. No. Blinking.
Was that it?
Venomous sting.
Maybe this one? Green, give me rally. Nawala, give me you.
These blades are as weak as your spine, Takai.
Give me res on Destro. See Zans. Are you ready to run away? A really good idea to just hit personals here. If you have a debuff, don't dispel first of all. If you have a debuff, go to center now. Go to center and get around the boss. Make sure you're closest to the boss and not each other. Massing now. Hard focus these ants. Like through the boss face. Getting cold. And good idea to personal here. Alright, we're getting another set of debuffs. Don't dispel them until I tell you to, healers. I don't have mass. We will have to manual this call. Kaz, Destrum, and Smeckle, you're going to the middle. Keep them alive. Everybody else get away from the spinner. You three get around that boss. Everyone else get away from the middle. Dispels healers. Get Kaz, get Smeckle. Get Kaz, get Smeckle. Kaz. Dispel Kaz. Finish here. Eight seconds. Gotcha. Listen.
My fingers hurt. I'm too old for this shit.
How old are you, Richie? What, 31? 32?
Nah, bro, I'm
35?
33.
God damn.
Yeah, I'm old as fuck.
Yeah, you're so old.
Fucking ancient, bro.
You're like 30%
Alright.
of grinning.
Let's move up, do this trash, then we'll take a break.
Holy shit. Go ahead and pick all of those up. Just have long time.
Yep.
I hear their whispers.
I think someone has.
All of you. Guards.
Or no, that was a bind a warband.
I was like, did I just pick up loot?
Did a healer accidentally get loot?
It's an ant staff. It's not helpful for me, but apparently I can't trade that.
Oh, that just belongs to you. It's a personal loot, bonus loot.
It looks cool.
That seems like it was pretty fun to 3 heal.
Did you get warband here?
Well, nice.
Fun's a word for it. Yep.
Wait, uh-oh.
Yep.
See ya.
Yep.
See ya.
Really well designed and thought out.
Oh no, Hobo's back.
This is a Hobo Sapien angle.
Yeah. Can't believe you've done this, Hobo. But yeah, I can.
Damn, I didn't even get warband here. That's sick as fuck.
What does that roll as? Veteran? Champion?
It's
be
one tier
champion.
below where we are, I think.
Oh, veteran then.
Well, good luck, silence.
Any tremor totems in the chat?
Not a one. Take stepmom, the trimmer.
You'd
That's
certainly
not
make a
true.
trimmer.
Ain't that the truth?
The real reason we can't have Gale. There's no more room left in the raid.
It's bridge
I
one.
must thank you for exposing
As you and Destron took all the spots.
What the fuck?
None of them were worthy of ascension.
Surely your cheese wheel is taking some of it.
You see a platform like this, you know it's gonna be a banger.
This fight actually
There's
looks like a
probably
lot
gonna
of
be
fun.
wind that pushes you off.
Not wind, ads.
God, this game wants to be Final Fantasy so bad.
Fucking Dathia Koenig incoming. We will cover that on the other side of break. Let's go till 10, so I'll make it break for 8. Come back in 8 minutes and we'll dive into Answer. We can get the kill tonight and have a good normal day.
take a break?
Yeah.
Last boss is right there. Just punch your face in and get on with it.
I'm gonna watch a video so I can mute up Ezzy when he's explaining his shit. Be right back. You're back. No, I'm dead ass.
I know you are. That's why I was laughing.
Yo, I didn't even give myself loot yet. What is this? We need more corruption.
I don't have a timer. How long we got?
3 minutes and 9.
310.
Thanks.
there's 10,000 gold. That's fine. Fi, you should gamble so you can pay for your enchants.
Gambling?
Ooh.
Good thing I didn't join.
This expansion is a new day. A new dawn. My money back, Hezekiah.
I'm sorry, it was.
How did you? Ooh, all right. We take those.
Terrible start to the tier.
No, this is a perfect start to the tier.
Could I use Transcendence to teleport past the ring?
Oh, baby.
That a yes?
Ooh.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Fuck you, pay me.
I would try it and report back. Usually it is a yes, but it's not always a yes. I don't know for this specific boss.
Can we get a summoning stone down for Nico?
God, this has been a very good start to the tier.
Oh,
Okay,
buddy.
all right. No.
Oh,
no.
buddy.
No.
Oh, yeah, lose it all.
No.
Good, good.
No.
That's more
What?
like it.
What?
Fuck.
Wait,
Wait, what? How does pasta?
hold up.
Extra, did you never type 1
This
game?
man never typed 1.
You son of a bitch. This
God.
tier is starting out great.
Oh my god.
Neither
This
of
is
you.
perfect.
Neither of
This
you.
is perfect.
No, I did type 1. He just rolled higher than me.
Oh man.
You
Better
rolled a
lucky than good, baby.
14,000. He rolled a. Oh, Hoba. Oh my god, I was
Yeah.
looking at Pasta's roll.
Alright, Tess. Yeah, upper, just waiting on you. This is obviously a ready check to go over the fight, not to actually pull. All right, this is a split fight. Groups 1, 3, and 5. You're going to be the X group. I'm going to put X on the tank. And groups, let me take your star off. Groups 2 and 4 will be going to the skull side. Now, let me explain the first 2 phases in the intermission of this fight. We will then briefly cover phase 3, but let me tell you ahead of time, phase 3 doesn't really exist on normal mode because phase 1 has a fixed duration, and we're going to lust it. So we're basically going to do what we just did for Silken Court and try to skip that phase. We won't skip it entirely, but we can skip the most important mechanic of that phase, and we'll actually try to do so, believe it or not. Even though it'd be cool to see it, I'd actually rather just skip it and get some better footage of it for tomorrow before we actually get there on Hero. Phase 1. There's going to be a really important mechanic called reactive toxin that we're going to have most of our focus on. I'm going to put a blue square on myself so you guys can see me because I'm going to control one of the mechanics on this fight. The way this boss is going to work, we're going to pull it right to where we are right now, and then we're going to move around clockwise. So we'll go around this way. The boss is going to spawn giant acid circles under herself when she does the tank debuff, and that is going to be something that we need to avoid. The boss is then going to place a green circle on a player, and they're going to run away from the boss toward the direction we came from, so close to an acid pool, and they're going to spawn a green circle with a bomb in the center of it, just like the web bomb from before. When you hit This bomb, though, it's going to launch everyone into the air. This is important because the boss is going to do an ability called Venom Nova, which shoots out a ring that kills you if it reaches you. The only way to avoid it is to jump over it. Now, you probably can transcend or blink through it, but the real way to avoid the mechanic for the vast majority of us is to just be inside the green circle, and then one of us triggers the center explosion. When that is triggered, we all get bounced into the air. So long as we have the timing right, we will then avoid the entirety of the Nova. Those are really the major mechanics of phase one. There are some other ones that do occur. There is constant raid ticking damage. There are these blades that come out that are extremely fast paced that you need to avoid. If you don't avoid them, you take a bunch of damage and you get slowed by 95%, though it only lasts 3 seconds on normal, so it's not overly fatal. And that really is the majority of phase one. Phase one is actually a long phase, so remember it is time based, so we want to burn it as much as possible during this phase, so we will lust the pull. Once the boss is done with that phase, she reaches full energy, she's going to jump to the center of the room and begin her intermission, which she only does once on this fight. That's because phase 2 is really just a long intermission, but we'll get to that in a second. The boss during the intermission gains an absorb shield, just like the last boss. Break the absorb shield and the intermission. During that intermission, there's a bunch of shit on the floor that we got to avoid, but the really dangerous mechanic is a pull-in. She's going to pull all of us toward her. If you reach her, you die. It is a very strong pull-in, even on normal mode, so you basically need to run about as far as I am now, and she'll pull you to center, and then you run back away, and you should be safe. So that's kind of the most dangerous mechanic. We'll want a Stampeding Roar, because remember, she's in the middle of the room, so melee, you have to make it all the way out to the edge. We don't need gateway for that for you to make it. You can just make it with a movement speed boost. It's not overly intense on normal mode. Now, once the intermission is broken, that, by the way, that pull-in will happen 2 or 3 times depending on how fast we break the shield. Once the shield is broken, phase 2 begins, and pay very careful attention to this because this is the most complicated mechanic, if you will, ignoring the one in phase 3 that we won't see. The boss is going to spawn 2 ads, one at skull, one at X, roughly speaking. Not roughly, that's pretty much where they're going to spawn. Those ads are going to, when they die, they share a health pool, by the way. When they die, they are going to do a knockback. Now, those are static ads. We want them to stay exactly where they are, and I don't think they can move anyway. So we want these ads to die, and then for us to be positioned like so. If you see from skull to blue square here, just like Dathia, we're trying to get knocked up onto that platform up there. And we need to split to either side because there are ads on these platforms that we need to deal with. And each time we kill those ads, it's going to spawn a ramp that allows us to move to the next platform. This is all of phase 2. We don't touch the boss. We barely can see the boss. However, the boss is there. She's actually hovering in the room, and she's going to try and pull us off these platforms and kill us. So we need to be ready for that pull-in. I'll call that mechanic for you, and we are going to obviously need to run away from the boss and then get pulled toward it. It's a very, very clear line, very easy to see which way you're going to be pulled. Nothing too dangerous there. Now, a couple of quick notes about mechanics that the ads have. One, Shadow Blast. This comes from the Void Speakers. Needs to be interrupted. Got interrupted. Does 2.5 million shadow damage. Very, very painful. It is just targeting one player, so it's not a raid wipe if it goes off, but it probably will assassinate that player. And it is in general important that the Void Speaker not get that cast off. This is the ad, by the way, that shares a health pool. It spawns twice in the phase, once to get us up onto those platforms, and then once to get us back, but will actually be above us. If you can see, there's another platform above us, and that's where we'll finish the fight. There is a debuff that goes out. This debuff needs to be dispelled. It has no special mechanics on normal mode, I don't believe, so we just got to dispel it. The Worshipper is a special type of ad that is going to form gloom on the ground that we need to avoid, and it's going to have an absorption shield that protects Ansurak. We ignore that, and we need to make sure that we kill the Worshippers. They are the most dangerous of the ads that are going to spawn in that phase. There are Guardians. This is a simple take mechanic. Do note that it has a knockback tanks. The Chamber Guardian has a knockback. Really, really important that you realize that. If you try to tank it on the edge facing away, you will quickly realize that that is a very bad idea. Finally, there is something called a Chamber Expeller. It's going to teleport around and then fire a beam towards players. You got to avoid that beam. If you get hit by it, you get knocked away, and that obviously is also bad news bears. There's also little ads called skitterers. They are completely inconsequential. They just land, attack players. They're pretty much non-existent for the fight. Just have them near other ads. They should just blow up. I don't even know if they actually die. I think they might just go away on their own. But there's just static damage that happens all throughout that ad phase. Big thing there, Interrupt the casts that need to be interrupted. You'll see them. They're interruptible. They're not hard to get rid of. Focus down the worshippers. They are the priority targets. Don't get hit by their Chamber Guardian frontal tanks in a way that gets you knocked off. Don't get hit by the Expeller Beam, everyone in the raid. Otherwise, you will get knocked off the platform. That is the extent of what I'm going to explain right now. In Phase 3, there are entirely new mechanics, but again, if we actually have to contend with Phase 3, I'll cover that when we get there, and I suspect we may not even have to do it.
As I'm gonna do most of the rest of this after, but I do want to do this one right now.
Which one?
This one.
Noala.
Finally, the good healer gets some gear. And by the good healer, I mean one of the two good healers. And also Hezekiah isn't the third. Or isn't
I
one of
have
them.
no idea what I'm doing.
Also, he's fat.
If you just keep explaining it further, Destrum, it gets better every time.
Surely it'll be funny if you add another modifier.
Pull the boss toward us.
Jones obese.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The Nerubians will ascend!
Alright, should drop a green pool, so we'll move the boss away from that. Keep moving. Keep moving. Good. We're going to put this green circle over here. Destrum, right over here. Don't touch the center of that green circle. Alright, everybody get in here, right on blue square. No! Can't touch the center of it. Spam rate cooldown, so we might be able to survive a bit. We just lost all 3 healers. Wipe it up. Okay, that green circle that appears, you can't touch the center of it. We need to have that completely controlled. I'll be the one that triggers the explosion, at least at the start here. Don't touch the center of that green circle.
Food for the Empire. Weakness is in your blood.
Carries down, he's down. Let's go. Don't use disengages or blinks or anything too risky. Just walk to it. You got plenty of time. Like an insane amount of time.
Walk to the circle and then stay on the outside of it?
Stand on the edge of it, yes, but you need to be inside it, just on the edge of it. If you touch the center of it, it's a wipe.
Are we always gonna go flying, or was that because somebody touched it? Or...
We're gonna go flying, we just need to go flying at the right time.
You're supposed to use the explosion to jump over the rings that they send out.
Yeah, we're basically playing jump rope.
Destrum has way too much.
I knew that was fucking coming, dude. Destrum fat.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You will not stop the ascension of my empire!
You lust. Right, hit the boss. That's good. Right on this Warlock portal is where we'll put it. Don't use that Warlock portal to actually point to it. Right over there. Alright, remember, don't touch the center of the circle. Do get in. Alright, she's gonna do liquefy again, and then we're gonna run away again and just repeat the whole process. Spam up the healing observe. Oh, okay, so this getting close. I completely forgot to describe this mechanic to you. This is just stars. AoE these down.
Having tendril flashback.
Very simple mechanic. Dodge these. Make sure you're not in them. Alright, here's our circle, right here. We're gonna get into it in a second. Get in, don't touch center. Get into it, but don't touch center. Get away from me. Definitely shouldn't have to go. I gotta stop assigning myself. Just give up on it.
Can we assign Gale?
Yeah, let's get the healer. Are getting close? No? She's phase. Okay, so you force phase at 35. That's good to know. Alright, get ready for the ad. 2 and 4. Okay, wait, it's intermission. I'm done. Just run away. Just run away. Alright, break her shield. Dodge swirls. Interrupt. You ready to run away? Run away. Don't get pulled into ooze. Do not do that. Alright, now we run to our marks. Remember, 1, 3, and 5 are on X, 2 and 4, we're going far to skull. 2 and 4, far to skull. He does move. Okay, yeah, just leave him on the marks. Are you ready to be knocked up? Remember, Expeller does a beam, Guardian does a tank knockback. Don't fuck this up. Dodge that beam. There's going to be a pull from the boss. I don't know which side it's going to target first because it staggers. It's on my side right now. Get away from the boss. You dodge and beam. Okay, then we move up. You got to click these things. I'm sorry, click the gears and it'll form the bridge. Alright, take these up. We gotta interrupt the shield on this guy, or are we done? Focus the guy casting Cosmic Apocalypse. Wait. Here we go. Our skitters. Try to pick him up quick. Hit pretty hard, actually. Alright, got a Void Speaker again. This is the knockback ad, so you're going to want to tank it towards the main platform. Like so, I can't tell you on the other side, but get knocked back towards the platform above us now. It's good right there on my side. Like, get ready for the knockback. Make sure you get sent to this platform. Just in case they do happen, there's a mechanic here called Conduit that will target 2 players. You need to run those out, and we actually use them to teleport between to dodge the Green Nova this time. I'm hopeful we won't see it though. And let's go ahead, let's group up. Read a blue square here. We'll pull the boss here. Assuming she runs towards the tank. Nope, she just goes wherever she wants. Okay, we'll go there.
Nox portals? Yeah, Nox portals.
Alright, get that out. Kill these ads. They can be knocked back, I think.
Oh.
It's all good. So those ads need to be knocked back. They can't reach the boss.
The stronger species prevails.
This is a fun fight.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
This fight's great.
Alright, let me cover phase 3 because I didn't cover that because I thought we would. I didn't know that there was a limit on how low we could get the boss before it forcibly phased. So let's cover that. Those ads that spawned, I mean, you probably figured out what they do by now, but just in case you didn't, they're going to fixate on the boss. If they reach the boss, terrible things happen to us. So kite the boss away if we need to. Do anything you can to control them, but above all, they just gotta die. Just kill them. The faster they die, the better off we're going to be. The major mechanic of this phase is called Abyssal Infusion. That's what's going to spawn the Conduit. She's going to pick 2 players. I think it's only 2 players. I'm quite certain it's only 2. And when they expire, they're going to leave behind a Conduit, which does, by the way, a lot of damage to whoever has the Conduit. It's like 1.2 million, so be ready for that hit. Healers, make sure we spam them up. When those Conduits also appear, they have a big damage AoE that they also do that needs to be avoided. However, when we are later in the fight, we'll actually need to use those conduits. Again, that's not going to be relevant here. It'll die. You saw how low it was even just there. But that is the mechanic. We need to avoid a mechanic from the boss. That's going to happen. That is extremely dangerous. With the warning. Did we get a real feast?
Okay.
What feast? And I already lost them somewhere in this map. The web blades mechanic still happens inside this phase, and it is just as important that you dodge it as before. The tank mechanic on this one is going to deal massive damage, and it's going to produce globs that launch towards players that we need to dodge, and they do a lot of damage if you get hit by them. You know about the ads that we saw there, but there are other ads. They're called acolytes. Acolytes do a cast, and if that cast goes off, then it does a lot of damage to everyone, and each cast does causes it to do more damage. Again, I don't know that we'll actually even see that. I just want you to know it exists in case we do. Keep it interrupted. We will almost certainly, even if ads spawn, just focus on finishing the boss, except for those little ones. Those little ones, obviously, are raid wipe. Let's go with you. Do me a favor and hold
5,
Lust, because now we know
4,
it forced transitions,
3,
so let's use it in phase
2,
3.
1.
You will not stop the ascension.
Let's see if we can get it to 35 still, without using Lust here. Alright, kite the boss. Just a little further. Take that over here. That's good. Alright, get ready to run to the green circle, the little one. Run to it. Don't hit center. Alright, get away from here. Alright, gonna be liquefy again, and then we'll kite the boss. Getting close, getting close. Closer the better here. Alright, stun me. Alright, get in the green circle, don't touch center. Get away from me. You guys see that giant circle, or is it only on me?
It's massive, dude.
Yeah, it's quite large. Alright, kiter. I think we will get these ads here, so kiter a little further, and then we'll need to get under. Okay, just get under here. Can't move any further. She might transition. I have no idea what happens. First stun, then that happens. Looks like they just go away. Alright, intermission.
You can GPS right now.
Yep. Away. Alright. Dodge. There's gonna be a pull in. Nope, just kidding. Shield broke. We're done. Get to your marks. Quick. 2 and 4. We got a long way to go. Get ready. Go ahead and rest, guys. Needs to be someone in group 1, 3. Res. That's for you guys. You got it.
Moving you guys.
I get in position for the knockout.
Mid.
Same deal as before. Gonna be pull-ins, gonna be beams, a lot of things to avoid. Just be smart. side. Alright, activate it. Let's go.
Evolution always triumphs. Lead us to ascension. Feeding time.
Break the shield. I'll let my side. Alright, take the Void Speaker over towards a position that'll knock us up. Position yourself so you get knocked up here. Did she take damage here? Yeah, go ahead and set it. Yeah, just fucking melt it. He's really upset. Get out with that. Get out with that. Good. Kill these ads, CC them, whatever we gotta do. Don't let them reach the boss. Kite if we gotta. Kill the ads. Boss will die if they die. That's where I die anyway. Get out with that condemnation. Get out with those.
Gotta watch the cutscene.
Spoilers, Alatas the dick.
A lot of loot left to do as
Not
well.
Naifu.
Yo, I just got a warband trinket.
Must remain hidden for now. But you have our gratitude.
Bad things,
While the
bad
Queen's
people.
plot is ended,
True.
I
Good things,
fear
bad people.
Something worse
What?
looms in the shadows. Only time will reveal if we hindered this
People.
unseen force
People.
or played into its
Pass on everything?
hands.
We're definitely gonna need to pull a fourth healer until Venthril gets here. Just for tomorrow.
Renthor.
Are we starting heroic or
Am I
tomorrow?
fucking up my names? We'll do it tonight, yeah.
That'll
We'll
work.
do a buster too. Eller's not, okay.
Destron all of these again, please.
Yeah.
You guys raid 9 to 12?
Yeah, we got 35 potions.
Cool, cool.
Okay, let's get through as much of this as quickly as possible.
Have we done any of the tier yet?
No, I haven't on the turn, so.
Okay, do me a favor, do all the other pieces of loot, and while you're doing that, just let me know which tokens dropped again in O-chat.
Yep.
Are we supposed to feel bad for this spider bitch?
I guess so. They really leaned into it.
Man, she really is a dick.
She bad though.
It's a lot of venerated.
Destron should have the rest after that, including the curios.
So,
Hobo, pass on the curio, please.
Oh, that does two of them.
Thank you.
yep.
It's ninja it.
Oh, wait, never mind. I'm an idiot. That is not my biz trinket. I am very dumb. Holy shit!
I was
Alright,
wondering.
My bad, my
Wait a
bad.
minute.
That's
You
on
win.
me. That's on me. That's on
So we
me.
get the 3 venerated descendants. What else is there? While we're doing that, can anyone find the
Kevin
exit?
open.
Something that preferably takes us to the entrance.
Another trinket.
There we go. That's
I do one.
that's the one.
I'm not seeing a fast exit. Is anyone else?
I have an extended supply of goods for Outlanders.
Be an elegant solution. It works.
Yeah, I think that trinket is best in store for like more than half the casters.
Probably every caster from his item.
Yeah.
My directive has been...
Who got that neck we rolled for?
That was me.
Pasta era task roll.
Please, someone beat Pasta. Oh, praise be. Thank you, God. I cannot let good things happen to Pasta.
I'll pass on that.
Is that here?
Yeah, that was our.
Tasks open.
Destron, did you have any other pieces besides the one Bernie before? Pieces
Yeah,
of tier.
I've got. Tier. I've got
Just tier.
curios.
Just the curios?
Yeah.
Right. We must be missing one because we only have 4.
I gave one to. It was a hunter mage druid. We did that at the beginning.
Oh right, who'd that go to? Era? Okay.
Sorry, I didn't.
Oh, you're all good. I just
No,
forgot.
That was us.
Alright, rogues, is leg one of the items you use for tier?
I believe so.
Good question.
I think
Well,
for assassination, yes. Outlaw, no.
Nuala and Smeckle, tell me what your off piece is, please.
Helm. Helm or chest.
Okay.
Did you say something to Smeckle? Was it kind of...
Yeah, I want to know what your off piece is for tier.
Shit, no, I was reading the wrong thing. My shoulders are really off piece.
Off-brand open trade.
Anybody get them out?
Oh, it's probably exceedingly rare off.
My fault. I didn't think expecting you would cancel it.
Type this in no chat for you all.
Many deals for a friend of the Grumbles, like you.
Yeah, that looks right. Looks fine.
Okay. Did we get everything else?
Okay, so that is Nuala firing And Smeckle open trade with me, and Audric and Hobo open trade with Jones is obese.
Excellent. If your name is not just called, jump off.
Wait, we've got other pieces.
Oh, I thought we were.
Yeah, we've got. I didn't.
We do those in the.
Yeah.
We can do it in the room.
Yeah. So just distribute those to your pieces. The rest of us, if you were not called right there, again, that's Noala, Fi, Smeckle, Audric, and Hobo. If you're not one of those players, jump off.
Right. Next person can open trade. That's Firen. Smeckle.
You don't want us to turn this Curious in, right? Just yet?
No, not yet.
Hold on to it.
Okay, you should definitely hold on to Curio.
Yeah, we'll summon you back by Curious. We'll get back in.
Should be good to zone in now if you zoned out.
Can you summon me?
Yep.
Not now.
Okay, grenade if someone can get Vicarious.
Literally just said we were gonna summon. You ignored me.
I can only hear blind pasta.
What's that weapon enchant you use in Hobo?
I'll link it.
What's it
It's
do?
like I actually don't even know. I think it's versatility.
How much is it?
I pay like probably 5K for it. Not that bad.
Better than Sophic Devotion, do you think?
Did you get that summon?
I don't even know what that one is, honestly.
That's the main stat from last expansion.
Plate boots.
I'm not sure. It's the one. It's the only one I could enchant myself. So I just did it.
Get summons on everyone. Let's start the trash.
Kevin and Vicarious open trade.
So, Bando just messaged me and said he thinks he's getting a new job soon that may overlap with our raid times, and I told him I can absolutely get him a job that overlaps with our raid times. Or it doesn't overlap with our raid times.
Praise be.
Praise be. Oh, ain't that the fucking truth? Back on healer you go, bitch boy.
It's where you belong.
Is it just all mode? I hit it. Here, I'm gonna cancel and start over.
Why is Pasta still talking?
Because I'm sad.
Don't worry, it would be like a Bussy Gobbler Esco type situation. Or we'd have.
It's true.
That is true. That is true. That is also true.
You still have a rule where you can't smoke weed while raiding.
Yes.
God damn it.
But you're a social, right?
Facts. BRB.
Yeah, just tell me to go fuck myself.
Wait, hold on.
Bro, how come I didn't get not one singular piece of loot?
Okay, now you.
Did you miss the part about you being a social?
I know, but like,
you gotta sign up for one or the other, right?
Dog shit item that dropped today.
There will be next week, I promise.
It's just Warlock, dude. I didn't get anything else. Racist against purple men.
And we're pumping. Like, what is this?
Oh, my fans are cool. I fucked up.
Oh hell no.
Run.
I fucked up.
This bridge is gonna disappear, I feel it.
Wait, who was that, Audrey?
Yeah, it was my favorite like 10 seconds or. I'm so sorry.
There it goes.
Hurt so much.
Just
Absolute
despawn.
animal,
What are you
bro.
doing, boss?
Not despawning.
There's no bridge.
Someone over there still alive?
I just don't understand how
There we go.
hard it is to reset a
Nope,
hunter.
just kidding.
Bitch, it was on cooldown.
It's like probably the easiest thing you can actually.
Anyone
Pretty sure
alive over
Fat
there?
figured
Good.
it too.
Era's alive over there. Everybody else alive
the
over
edge
there?
and then got frozen.
Alright, I tried to, but then he
Unbelievable.
So he's really just not going to reset, huh?
So I know you guys were dying. I had Era on the legs. Anyone else?
Alright, jump off.
This is all your fault, Audrey, by the way. Just
I
a
know, I'm
quick
so
reminder.
You big dumb idiot.
Oh my god, we live.
Oh, he was targeting my.
We already summoned everybody, Firen.
Hi.
How are you even less useful as a DPS than? No, no.
What do you mean?
This man has already mastered weaponized in combat.
Type 1, 2, 3 for summons.
Can't wait for him to explain to Cornelius that she just does the dishes better.
Look at Cornelius. Oh, not cornhole.
Well, she makes her own soap at home, so it makes sense.
And
And
she butter. Her own butter.
The joke
Who's
for
up
those
the
not
door?
informed is that Firen's girlfriend is an Irish girl.
There's a lot of lore behind that.
She probably does do the dishes really well then.
She is
I
the
mean-
dishwasher.
Okay, Era open trade.
I went to Amish Town once, and yeah, I definitely met one of the most beautiful Amish girls I've ever met. She made me ice cream too.
What does she
How many
smell
Amish
like?
girls have you met?
That's Cornhusk.
Well, I only been to Amish Town once. I probably met about
Are we all
half
finished,
a
Green?
dozen.
There's quite a few more. No one took the legs, so upper open trade.
You know?
No. Cannot be.
Fuck yeah! Where you at?
Shit, we got time for Crispy Or.
I mean, I'll take him
Wait, I can't
just for
see him.
item level upgrade and to catalyze.
You're really
All
gonna take
people
this
would
from
actually
upper?
want him.
Damn, I just
Yeah,
crafted
probably.
590s before Raid 2 because I wanted to be just, you know, a pro gamer.
Alright, here's an exhaustive list of what is added to Ulgrax the Devourer on Heroic. It's the end.
We're so
It's a lot.
cooked.
It's a lot of stuff.
Alright, let's do that Spire. We'll hand out the rest on the way to the next boss. Chris, just believe in yourself and you should be fine.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Let's go ahead and practice the Mythic Soaks here. So, 135, Tanks, you don't need to do this, but everybody else, 135, you'll soak the first one, 2-4 will soak the second one. That's the pullback.
Does no one want the staff?
Agi Staff, right?
Oh, can I not read? I cannot read. Excellent.
Yes, Agi only.
Good talk, good talk.
Open trade then this one. There's no one else.
Are you good?
Yeah.
Define good.
Let's do some Ulgrax.
What flavor Celsius did you get?
I already forgot what this boss
Peach
did.
mango green tea.
We do the
That's a
thing,
lot of
and then
words.
we have to feed
5,
him.
It's
4,
the best
Oh,
one.
that's right, that's right.
3, 2, 1.
Clear these with poisons. Alright, whoever gets this debuff, you're gonna go towards Skull. It's actually a little bit over. 1, 3, and 5, you are going to soak this. Go out there. Please. Alright, 2 and 4, we'll soak the next one. We don't actually have to do that on Hero, I just want to practice it because it is required of Mythic Altar. After these poisons, we're going to do some web clears with the hunters. Groups 2 and 4 soak, then we'll do web clears.
Okay.
Res off-brand. Alright, look for all the little eggs that spawn. That's where the ads will be. They're over here. Don't get webbed on the way there. Watch the orbs, watch the orbs, watch the orbs. Watch it again, pretty much same exact line. Through center again, keep filling ads. One more charge coming. Right through. Get on the ads, you're safe. Alright, start picking up food. Every single player in the raid should pick up food. Pick up food. Don't you dare head over without food. Beat the boss when you get in close. Don't get yourself rooted. Keep eating. Need 2 more. Good. Alright, take him back to center. GS on you. Alright, clear poisons with these. As soon as this is done, Nuala, I want you to clear as much as you can. Nuala, can you put freedom on me? Those were nice. Group 135, 135. Hit personals right now. Be rallying ready.
My pet devour.
Macarius, after these poisons, can you put freedom on yourself and do it clear? 2-4 soak here. 2-4, Macarius, you can skip it. Everybody else, I need your soaking. Need help. Hold on. Okay, we're gonna get one more intermission. No avoiding it. Just gotta go through it one more time.
If he did a little bit more damage, we would have hunted.
That's a call out.
Yours, that's yours.
I didn't craft 590s actually, man. Sorry.
Dodge orbs coming through.
Not a bad.
One more time. Alright, pick up food. Everybody grab food. Your webs are going to appear. Dodge them. Keep eating. keep feeding. I need 3 more. It's gonna hit hard. 1 more. Jump. Dash your cooldowns.
Oh yeah. I'm way the fuck there. Thank you, Tass. God, I fucking love Tass. Greek god.
For the PI, buddy, let's go.
Even PIing Destro?
All night.
Holy shit.
I even PI'd Chris once on this fight because Destrom was dead.
Destrom 2, less fat.
Yeah, let's hustle. Let's go 1 more tonight.
Let the royal guard fish their corpses from the pool. The harvest cannot be interrupted.
Kind of surprised it didn't disable it.
Sad they didn't disable it.
Surprised it.
Do they historically do that?
I passed on my ones. I have to take this one.
Jeez, these things hurt.
It's a lot of damage.
Alright, there's still a couple of things from before. So we'll still do them. Two of these I might have already done and just didn't hand them out, but we'll do them again anyways. Cloth gloves.
Yep.
Haste verse. For normal catalyst does? Trade with me for that when you get a chance, and cloth chest. This one definitely did, but cloth chest for days.
Jesus.
This raid could use like 50% less trash.
This raid doesn't have that much trash.
Yeah, but it's all here and I hate it.
Just got another BOE. Oh, I'm dead.
Oh.
That's kind of a crazy head, BOE.
Yeah, that's like $1 million gold probably right now.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, what the
It's
fuck
like,
is that?
that's like a third of what I spent last year.
Pasta. Opening trade for the chest.
It's a hat, isn't it? Like
Is it a hat? You're right, it was a hat, my bad. But either way, open trade. Whenever I get over there. Yeah, this is great, Destrom. You're actually going to have gold this expansion. Salus isn't here to take it all from me.
True.
You just have to kite this thing? Is that the
Yeah,
trick?
snails are back from Donut Thunder.
Oh no.
It ate me.
Life group pasta in front of it. Life group pasta in front of
Already
it.
dead to it, dude.
Do it again. Resin, do it again. You son of a bitch! How did I not see that coming?
Hey, I got a BOE. Don't mind if it. Why am I getting mail?
AoE's chunky.
Do you want the rest of this loot grenade? The stuff I picked up?
Can you hold on? Just, I'll take it from you when I finish this stuff. Just...
Yeah. Look at O-Chat when you guys get a chance to know what things going on.
Let's take a look, because that we can distribute whenever.
It's got you on the reload.
Roll the clip.
I don't think we can on the bridge.
I'm sure I can.
Sadness. Thank you.
I will never not get a chuckle out of grinning for that. Grinning will be in his retirement home like 3 years from now.
Tears on my side.
Seriously, fuck you, old man. Oh, those are slippery.
Yep.
Yep, still slippery.
Pasta battle trade me.
Why is this the hardest part of the raid? We decided you can't reset this guy, right?
I think a hunter reset me.
Yeah, I'll do it. Don't worry. Alright, Albert.
It'll work this time. No way, Classroom.
Surely.
Why I gotta bring Pasta's grandma into this?
Oh, good old Shirley.
I can't believe you remember that bit. That's good.
That's a good one.
Which fuck? That wasn't me.
God.
It wasn't me.
Fucking Albert.
Kazran,
It was
trade.
tail slap the pet.
Oh, that worked.
Oh, you can't reset it.
Alright,
Just gotta
Nico,
get
I
all
need
the way
you.
down to that fucking line.
Nico, I need you to do the resets from now on.
Just like one time.
No.
I'm taking this Andre.
Can I get a summon? My fat ass.
Okay, what do I have left? There was that sword. I think it was you guys were rolling transmog. Izo, how do I say your name?
The first one. Either way, really.
It
Wait,
was
it's
you
Izo?
and
Some people say it that way. Some people say it
What do
that
you
way.
mean it's ISO? I've been saying the wrong thing for like 3 years.
Yeah, how does Pyro say it though?
I don't know how Pyro says it.
It's not wrong. They're both correct. The only one that's wrong is E.
Oh, Izzo is the other one, isn't it?
Alright, so the introduction for Heroic this time around is cutter beams. Really, really important in mechanic. The upstairs tank, while the other one is downstairs, the upstairs tank is going to be targeted with cutter beams, which will appear perpendicular to them. Remember, so if you're facing the boss, as I am right now, with my little star marker, then the cutter beams will appear on the left and right side like so. You just want to make sure you don't mow over the downstairs group. That would not be ideal. So position yourself so the cutters don't touch the ads, which you can see. They are like a blue outline. It's pretty much the only change. 1, 3, 5, you're going down first. 2 and 4, we are seconds. Can we drop another feast?
I have
We have my
many,
flask.
many wares.
Thank you for staying a few minutes late, friends. Hopefully, kill it now. So we don't know where the ads are going to spawn is the problem, Silence. So we need to see the ad spawn, and then 1, 3, 5 will run there. 1, 3, 5 are first. 2 and 4 second.
Drowning drop feast.
I have feast somewhere. Fine. I found them. Now I'll be ready for tomorrow.
Eyes open trade.
Can I get Shaman buff again, please?
Alright, if we don't kill it here, come back tomorrow. Think of all the BOEs we'll get.
Shaman buff, please.
Move up, pop last
5,
temple, Shaman.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, full the other side, 1, 3, 5, full the other side. All the way around. Cutters. Don't get chopped. Over here, 2 and 4.
Can you hear me as far away?
Yeah, I need some good speed boost if it's all the way across like that.
Watch tendrils.
That's completely random.
Yeah, they were complaining about it a lot on testing. Absolutely no control over it.
Watch the cutters.
My internet back?
The boss actually hit us so hard that you just got easy.
Oh, I was soldering for like 45 seconds straight.
Alright, we are out of time for tonight, so we'll come right back in on Heroic tomorrow, add in another healer, and I'll coordinate those speed buffs a little bit better,
If
so that
any
we
of
have the
those-
mobility necessary.
If any of those pieces of loot interest you, please stick around because we have some stuff that we still need to hand out.